This girlfriend just came back from her girls trip and decided to surprise her boyfriend. So she FaceTimed him to let him know that she just came back from her trip, but instead of going back home to rest after the long trip, she turned the camera around to show him his house's front porch. Her boyfriend was literally speechless and couldn't believe that she came straight to his house, showing just how much they missed each other. This is what happens when a guy who doesn't care about his birthday meets a girl who thinks birthdays are the biggest deal, and you get the most over-the-top birthday surprise with so many gifts and collages of each other in the best birthday gift ever. These girls went to dinner without their boyfriends, and the guys decided to have a little boys' night, so they decided to crash their boys' night, and this was what happened.
We here. Ready?
This girl wanted to prank her boyfriend by acting like she fell asleep in his arms, and you won't believe what he did. This girlfriend has been long distance with her boyfriend and hasn't seen him in 6 months, so he decided to fly home to surprise her and bring along a little plant as a gift. And when she finally saw him, she couldn't believe that he was back and immediately jumped into his arms. They were finally reunited after so long, proving that distance makes the heart grow fonder. This boyfriend has been long distance with his girlfriend and drove a long way to see her, and this was the moment he played their favorite song while she was studying for the exams to surprise her. She immediately started tearing up even before she saw him and went straight to her partner to give him the biggest hug. Even their dog wanted to get in on the action, reuniting the long-distance couple. This is what happens when someone does something nice for a guy for the first time ever. This girl has been away from her boyfriend for a while and misses him very much, so her best friends decided to surprise her with him, and this was her reaction.
Location. I texted him when I got out of work and I said, "Why'd you turn your location off?" She said,
Hi. This guy was holding a bouquet of flowers to surprise his girlfriend. Little did he know, his girlfriend was also on the same bus as him, and when she tapped him to get his attention, he was stunned but smiled immediately, showing love for each other. This is your sign you found your soulmate. This is what happens when you get baited in. Paul was on FaceTime while her boyfriend was at work, and it turns out she had flown all the way to his hometown to surprise him. So when she turned the camera around to show him his workplace, he couldn't believe that she was here to see him, proving that long distance work no matter how far apart you are. This guy was out with his girlfriend's family for dinner, and he picked out a bread from the appetizers, and it turns out in the bread was a proposal ring, and his girlfriend couldn't believe that he was asking her to marry him. In front of her family, she immediately said yes and couldn't believe that they were finally going to be together till death does them part. This couple was having a date night painting portraits of one another, but her boyfriend had other plans. He took this chance to propose to her, and after she saw the question, she immediately said yes, where they shared a romantic hug in this magical moment. This couple was doing a gender review when the blue angels flew over them, and this was the result of the magical gender reveal moment. This couple was recording a TikTok trend, but her boyfriend had other plans. He wanted to capture this moment because he was going to propose to her, and when he pulled the ring out and went to his knees, she couldn't believe it, covering her face and smiling in joy. And when he asked her to marry him, she said yes in tears of happiness, and after putting the ring on her hand, they shared a kiss with a beautiful view behind them and promised to spend the rest of their lives together. This couple was spending their last night together before her Marine husband was deployed overseas for a mission. So before he left, they went to the beach for their final date night to carve out a little heart on the sand and add in their initials to show love to one another. And whenever she misses him, she will open up this video to feel his love for her all over again. This girl has been in a long distance relationship with her boyfriend for a few months now, and they have been missing each other a lot lately. So she decided to fly to his hometown to surprise him, and when he finally saw her, he couldn't believe his eyes that his girlfriend was standing in front of him. He immediately gave her a hug and started twirling her around. And after being separated for months, this long distance couple is finally reunited together once again. This is what happens to your girlfriend's face before and after seeing her boyfriend. This girl always gets full after finishing her main dish and she can't enjoy her dessert properly, and her boyfriend picked up this little detail, so he requested for the waiter to serve her desserts and pastries before her mains and sides so that she could satisfy her sweet cravings first, showing just how much he loves her and that he knows her too well. This is what happens when your soon-to-be husband knows you too well.
I think her dress looks like.
I think it's strapless, silk kind of maybe, and like probably has a slit in it or something like that. That's all I can say.
That's it. That's all the guesses you have.
Probably not too puffy, but pretty big, like nice.
Anything else you want to say to her before you see her?
I love her.
This family was taking a family photo, but this boyfriend had other plans. He took everyone by surprise and got down on one knee in front of their daughter to propose to her. And as he was asking her to spend the rest of her life with him in marriage, she couldn't believe what was happening. So after saying yes to his proposal, he placed the ring on her hand and they had a romantic kiss in the presence of their whole family. This couple was in a photo booth taking pictures when the wife pulled out a positive pregnancy test kit to surprise her husband. They had been trying and praying for a baby for a whole year already, so she wanted to surprise him with this good news. He was so shocked and couldn't believe that they were finally having a baby together, where they shared a lovely kiss to celebrate this amazing moment. This girl has been away from her long distance boyfriend for a while now, and they have been missing each other very much lately, so she decided to fly back to his hometown to surprise him. She hid behind some of his family members, and while his football teammate was distracting him on the field, he gave her the thumbs up, where she rushed over the fence and snuck behind him. Once he saw her, she immediately jumped into his arms, proving that distance will only make the heart grow fonder and reuniting the couple. This girl just woke up to see a camera recording her, and she thought someone had broken into her house. And when she finally realized it was her long distance boyfriend who flew to her house to surprise her, she was relieved and gave him a long hug after missing each other for so long, where he promised to visit her more often and reuniting them.